You got to stop putting Kellyanne on the air. It's politics porn.
We're totally unprepared for the job of being president, unfortunately, not knowing what he does not know.
And possibly unfit mentally. Sorry.
It would be like somebody pooping their pants and then people looking at it and saying, oh, that's modern art. Don't you understand? I am making a statement against Russian aggression.
This is not funny. This is really bad. Just for the record, we're all really nervous.
Look at the handshake. He looked like a thug. He looked like a goon. You look at the handshake. You look at this. Just what a thug! What an embarrassment! Look, he's mauling him like an idiot. Like an absolute. Just what an embarrassment to the United States.
Optics matter, and so do the actual conversations. And I think,
well, if it were followed by positive conversations, you could just say that he was awkward.
But for Merkel to say what she said shows they see no talent. They see absolutely nothing behind the eyes that they can work with.
Donald Trump, again, being a schmuck.
It's sad for the country. This is unprecedented to have a president that behaves this way. Can anyone go back in history?
Well, you asked John Meacham yesterday.
And I tried.
He went back to Thor.
He stretched as best he could to Nixon, and then we had to move outside the United States of America to find a parallel, and I believe it was
so I can't wait to hear what Casey Hunt has to say once we read the news on.
This is great.
It does feel like a developing dictatorship. Anyhow.
As far as why he does things that seem to be self-destructive and seem to go against him, I think he clearly has a personality disorder. It is, frankly, as any mental disorder does as people get older. And once again, whether it's a personality disorder or borderline personality, to your point, Joe, this behavior is aberrant.
If any CEO in a Fortune 500 company was behaving this way, he or she would be removed immediately. They would take him out, he would have psychiatric evaluation, and he would no longer be the CEO there.
Well, and
so what do we do here?
I can't imagine. I mean, if you have a family member who's behaving in this condition, you know, just think how difficult it is to deal with a family member who, you know, was going around and behaving in this condition. And it's gotten to the point where it's very scary because it is the commander-in-chief and seemingly no one I'd be lying if I said I was anything but very anxious and nervous about how all of this is going to play out just because the behavior is so crazy and unhinged. This is the behavior pattern that he is demonstrating right now is not normal. And, you know, I kind of just want to dispense with political correctness for a bit and just say what everyone is thinking. This behavior is crazy.